Success is in my arm reach. They downplay my accomplishments, it's written in the concrete. My stones is VVS, look like they fresh about the laundry. The way they soaking wet gon' make a mess of a tsunami. The Fetty hit the streets, it turn the fiends and Nazi zombies. I'm staying out the way, toes in the sand, heading to palm trees. My mind is on another level, way beyond the 5D. You dummy, they killing you with that 5G. You won't never see me crying.
Hey guys, this is a new what if. It is what if Naruto had time release. And so this bloodline will awaken like any other bloodline, as when two things mix it creates a bloodline. Bam. And so this will be weird. And so Naruto's bloodline will consist of yin and yang release in time. And so this bloodline is the same bloodline from Julius, Crovanovo, whatever. And so this man has time. You know, time like right now, like a 1 minute past, right? And so that's what time is. Time magic. This is a supernatural thing. And Julius Crovanovo had this, and Naruto will awaken this in this one. And so he's not gonna be OP from the start, throwing throwing like super powerful like chronostasis and all that stuff. No, I'll set a limit, and Naruto's gonna build up from there. And so let's Uzumaki he was raised not very strong, or not very good at jutsu or anything really, but Naruto is special. He has a bloodline. Yes. He has a bloodline, and this bloodline is time. And so I'm looking up right now how to explain what this time thing is, because I want this to be like the best thing that you guys will heard of, and yeah. And so, okay, found it. Okay, guys. Okay, we got it. And so the what if starts now. This magic attribute, since it's magic, allows the user to steal and store time from others, but it's not magic in this one. By the way, it's not magic in this one, but he will have all this abilities. And so so it allows the user to steal and store time from others, and then use that time to accelerate, decelerate, stop, or even reverse the flow of time. In order to use its full potential, specific jutsu are required, which are stored with I'm just gonna say Naruto will develop jutsu for it. By accelerating time, the user can rapidly age a person, turning them into dust in a second. By accelerating time or stopping time, the user can restrain other people and catch an enemy's attacks by reversing time. The user can heal wounds by reverting them to a state before they were inflicted, and neutralize an enemy spell by reversing it to a point before it was cast. And so that's what I will say it. And so and so I'ma just switch it up. So Naruto can't steal time from other people, but he'll have like a chakra limit to it. And so basically, when he runs out of chakra, actually, Naruto's I'm gonna say that this power uses more chakra than it should. Well, more than the average jutsu, like a lot more. And so this will basically be a very powerful, but he'll need to learn how to use the chakra right and learn how to use it correctly. And so and so you're wondering, how will he awaken this? Well, he'll awaken it during the Mizuki's fight. And so as Naruto sees Mizuki mock Iruka and almost kill him, he runs at Mizuki, and with a punch, But Mizuki dodges out the way and says, "Got you, Brad." As he's about to plunge a kunai into Naruto, time stops. As the as well, it make well like a what a lot like a JoJo sound, like fires out as well, dun 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 dun, as time stops. And so then Naruto looks at well the and looks at Mizuki as he takes a kunai and plunges it into his gut. As well, this kunai had appeared a cold yellow. So as then Mizuki's time or life is being sucked out of him. As well, once Naruto's done, he took Mizuki's rest of Mizuki's lifespan away from him. And Mizuki's like 25, 26, I believe, maybe 30. And so he took 70 years of his life. This will go a long way in Naruto's career, as 70 years of time is a lot. But yeah, and so that 70 years turned into chakra, and it added onto his chakra reserves. And so every time Naruto uses time related thing, like a big time related thing, it takes 1 year. Like it has to be a big jutsu or something. And so yeah. And so as Naruto shocked and wonders what happened, they see a crinkled old Mizuki lying on the ground. Naruto took his life away. He took his time. He took his life. And so Naruto looks in shock as like as Iruka comes to Naruto's aid, as he says, "It's alright, Naruto." And so Harusan wondered what that was. It seems like he accelerated Mizuki's lifespan or something, and took it away. And so, well now, well now, Naruto learns of what happened. And so yeah, he learns of what happens. And so by Hiruzen, and so then Hiruzen tells Naruto to try to use it again, or use that power. And so Naruto tries as well. As well, Hiruzen told him to try it out on this rat that he had, and or cat. Yes, just a stray cat. And so as Naruto turned that cat into dust, and so Hiruzen says, "This is dangerous. We need to help Naruto train this." And so for the next week, Hiruzen and some Anbu trained Naruto on how to control this, and so Naruto learned how to control this in a better way, or a better fashion, so it doesn't fire out of control, making it bad for the user, or well, Naruto. And so this is great for Naruto, like very great, very, very, very great. And so as well, as Naruto also developed a jutsu called chronostasis. Yes, chronostasis. As well, basically he creates this bubble or ball which has syllables, which the chronos like, it's basically like, you guys know, well, it's something science, I believe. It's something to do with the science. And so yeah, it showed. So with Roman numerals on it, Roman numerals. So it shows all the Roman numerals on it. So yeah. And so it basically stops time in that bubble, which stops the person. And so yeah, this is very powerful. But Naruto can only do 2 chronostasis a day, which is, well, not a lot, but yeah. And so each chronostasis takes 2 years each of that of the lifespan that Naruto took from Mizuki. And so yeah, and so well yeah, and so now Naruto goes to Team 7. And so yeah, as he gets put in Team 7, as will Hiruzen told Kakashi about this chrono, about his bloodline, and Kakashi wonders about this. And so Hiruzen also gave Naruto gloves just in case he would accidentally kill a person with his bloodline as well. The gloves protects a person, but with chronostasis, Naruto will makes it out of his imagination, and so yeah, and so it's called the actual jutsu is called time style chronostasis, and so yeah, and so now Naruto has his belt as he has the same goals and ideals. And so yeah, and so right when Naruto rushes in at Kakashi, he yells, "I'll get Shadow Clone Jutsu," as then he runs at Kakashi. And so then right when Kakashi gets behind Naruto, this was all part of Naruto's plan. He wanted to stop Kakashi to get him in a certain place to use his chronostasis. And so, right when Kakashi was still, right when he was ready, Naruto felt his presence behind him, and so then he says, or he whispered, "Time style chronostasis," and so then a huge ball enveloped Kakashi as he's shocked. He can't use any chakra. He can only hear and think. What can he do? Can he use his chakra? No, he can't. Yes, this since this ball stops his movements, they like he can't do anything because it stops his movement, stops him from gathering chakra or anything really. He's just yeah, and so then Kakashi thinks, so how are we gonna get me, how are we gonna get the belts, and so then Naruto decide to do a trap. As well, Naruto's not stupid and will disable the ball because, he's not that stupid, okay? He's not going to disable it and then try it again. That's not Naruto. Naruto's not that stupid, so he tried to do a simple trap and grab the bells. And so as he make the ball fall, as well, it's a big giant pit with like basically it's a trap basically. And so yeah, and so right when he disables it, he gets put into this trap with wires in it. And so as he reached for the bells, K- like Kakashi did, like he did a replacement jutsu as well. He's shocked as Naruto's shocked, and then Kakashi runs off, not wanting to be put in that strange jutsu again. And so he thought, if it wasn't for the bells, Naruto would have been able to take me back to the Leaf Village and put me into custody. He thought, and so he thinks you can't be too still with Naruto. His new bloodline is a game changer. If you're even still for 1 second, he could put you in a chronostasis. He thought. And so then he runs off as well Naruto does will Naruto think trying to chase after him. And so after the whole thing ends, Naruto gets put with the bells, but Kakashi decides to be more lenient, and he allows he says Naruto pass, but Sasuke and Sakura will get a chance. Since Naruto was able to trap me, that's the only reason why. And so, well, uh, Sakura gave food to Sasuke as they passed. And so, as yeah, teams haven't passed, and so they go on countless D rank missions. As well, Naruto sees Sasuke's fireball jutsu and wonders, what if I tried to do a time beam or something that will be able to age a person's hand like years, like 100 years. And so that's when Naruto no actually Naruto sees that's it. Naruto creates a time beam, and so it's like the magic world, the Wizard's King, and so yeah, but he can only use this beam once a day, and it takes up 5 years. And so Naruto decides to lot like to do this when he needs to take out an like an enemy, not a friend or foe. And so yeah, and so well now Naruto also yeah, and so yeah as they go as he asks to get a C rank mission as they go on their mission to find Tazuna. And so, well, yeah. And so, when Naruto goes on that mission, he, when they encounter the Demon Brothers. And so, since Naruto has killed a person, I think you know what bloodlust is. I mean, if he killed a person like Mizuki, yes, he knows what bloodlust is, and he felt the bloodlust that Mizuki gave him when he almost killed him. But Naruto's rage, uh, like he was about to kill Iruka overtook that and allowed him to do what he did against Mizuki and kill him. And so yeah. And so well now Naruto when Mizu is about to hit him, he says time style, chronostasis. And so right when the demon brother was right above Sasuke, well, he gets put in the chronostasis too as two balls enveloped him. As then Sasuke looks in shock and he says, "This is the chronostasis thing." As when he pushed the ball away, the guy just rotated in the air. As he says, "It's like anti gravity." He's just there, paused in the air, and so then Kakashi says, "Good job." And so then he says, "Naruto, can you disable this real quick?" And so then when he does that, uh, Kakashi just knocks them both out. And so then he asks them questions, and then they find out about. Well, they don't tell much, and so then he asks Tazuna, and so then, once he asks Tazuna, and so, yeah, yeah, they just lie Tazuna tells them, and so then they go on their mission. So when Zabuza confronts them, when Naruto first sees him, as he tries to shoot a chronostasis at him, but Zabuza thinking it weird, used his sword to propel him away, but his sword got caught in the chronostasis, and so Zabuza shocked. What'd he do to my sword? And so then he had his battle with Kakashi without his sword, as his sword is caught in a chronostasis, as he can't get to a sword. But Zabuza is not the demon of the mist for no reason, as he's able to fight the match handicapped. But it's clear that Kakashi has an advantage. So as he traps him in the water prison using his finesse, and so Naruto and Sasuke teamed up. And so right when Naruto was right behind Zabuza, he like he says, time style, chrono beam. And so as he shot a beam right at Zabuza, Zabuza dodged out the way, but his hand got caught as his hand aged 100 years. And so then Zabuza yelled out in pain, "Ah!" As his hand is crippled and old. And so then, he had to wrap up his hand. And so, yeah. But since it's aged so many years, that hand, or, that hand can never change. Like the whole beam just hit his hand. And so, yeah, his hand is crippled and, old looking. And so, yeah, that's very bad in Zabuza's case. And so, yeah. And so, now Naruto and Team 7 goes on the way after they thought that the Miss Ninja took Zabuza away. And so then they find out from Kakashi it's a fake. And so, yeah. And so, they train, and Kakashi congratulates Naruto on his new jutsu that he used against Zabuza, as Kakashi bodied him even more from there, as he actually injured Zabuza more, giving them an extra week later. And so, yeah, as when they fight Zabuza and Haku, Naruto's fight with Haku goes weirdly, if you say, or the least at least. So basically, every time Naruto basically got hit by Haku's needles, Naruto took, I'm gonna say 3 months to rewind a second back, and like every cut, um, Sasuke had, he rewinded back, and so Haku's getting tired as her jutsu's also getting tired, and so she does all the needles like Naruto, and Naruto doesn't have enough chakra to heal Sasuke back, or so he thinks. And so then he's enraged and attacks Haku. And so then right when Haku's max drop, Naruto says time style, chrono beam. And so it hits Haku right in the chest. As as it spreads throughout Haku's whole body, as the chrono beam destroyed Haku as he turns into a crippled old man. And so Hawk was grasping for air in an old voice. And so then Naruto looks in shock and says, "What'd I do?" And so then Haku says, "Naruto, I'll see you in the afterlife." And so then, when Haku died, Zabuza died at the same moment. And so when Naruto is faced with all those enemy ninja, he thought of something. And so he decided to do this. And so, right when he saw that Kakashi was injured, he used like the rest of his chakra, which adds up to 10 years. Yes, 10 years. As Naruto right now, he used up about 5.5 years. Yes, 5.5 years already. And so as he used up this much in 10 years, well, that's 15 years down the drain. And so as he used that 10 years, Naruto stops Zabuza with like what stops them all, as Kakashi is back at full health, as he's also at full chakra. And so he Kakashi solos the rest of them in like a flash, basically, because he's at full health. As Kakashi says, "You could have just did that to me when I was injured." Naruto, as Naruto scratched the back of his head. "Oh yeah, I could have did that actually. I didn't think of that." And so Kakashi face palmed, and so then, Naruto and Kakashi goes on their way. Yeah, they leave, and so as well, Kakashi tells Hiruzen about his succession with his bloodline. As well, Hiruzen is happy about this and tells him to ban this jutsu, or ban him to use it for the whole exam. And he tells the council, he has to now. He's like, Naruto will show it during the exam, and so he tells him that he is able to manipulate time or steal time from people. And so Danzo says, "Well, let's just give him capture ninja and steal time from them." And Hiruzen says, "Ooh." And so Hiruzen thinks about that. "That's actually a good idea, Donzo." And so he says, "Okay, I'll allow it, but only once a week." And he doesn't take their entire life. He only takes 10 years. And so Donzo nods and says, "Good, good, good decision, Hiruzen Sarutobi. That's one thing you did good in your term as Hokage." And so Sarutobi glares at Donzo. And so then, he brings in Naruto as he takes some time away from a person. And so Naruto gets more chakra added onto his time, which is basically hacks. And so every ninja they capture or take, Naruto can just take time from. And so, yeah. Yeah. And so let's get into this. And so as the tuning exams start, this is when the video ends, and see you guys later. Or will I?